2021 is going to be a big year for anime. There are many returning favorites, but also many new shows to look forward to. Today I want to quickly run down a few new shows that I'm looking forward to in 2021. The first anime on this list is Redo of Healer, a dark fantasy anime adaptation of a light novel by Rui Tsukiyo. The story follows a magician named Kiyaru who was exploited by everyone due to his ability to use healing magic. He realizes the full potential of his magic and uses his magic to heal the world, allowing him to go back in time and get revenge on those that wronged him. The premise of this series sounds interesting, and I'm curious how crazy things in this series gets, as I've seen it described as Rising of the Shield Hero meets Goblin Slayer. Judging by the comments I read, this one might turn some heads and cause blue-haired Twitter to get angry. The fact that there will be 3 different versions of the anime makes me believe that this will be very graphic and a very mature show. Redo of Healer premieres January 13th, 2021. The next anime on the list is Mushoku Tensei, an anime adaptation of a light novel series that has been credited as the grandfather of modern-day isekai. The premise is nothing we haven't seen before. Main character gets hit by truck Kun and is reborn in a fantasy world. The reason why this managed to make my list is because of just how gorgeous the show looks. This looks like it might have the production value of an animated film and is way beyond what we normally get from other series in the genre. Besides its awesome visuals, the world looks like it could be interesting and there seems to be some unique designs for monsters and characters. I'm just hoping the show doesn't come off as generic, since others have likely iterated and improved on what the author has done with this series. The animation art style has grabbed my attention, so I'm just hoping that the story and characters are strong enough to keep my attention from week to week. Mushoku Tensei premieres January 10th, 2021. The next show on my list is Monster Incidents, an anime adaptation of a manga by Sho Aimoto. The story is centered on a young boy who helps a detective who specializes in the occult uncover the mystery behind the sudden appearance of rotting animal bodies that appear at night in a remote mountain village. I was immediately sold on the show after watching the trailer and looking at some of the promotional art. Based off of the little plot descriptions that I've read, the story seems like it might be interesting, and I really love the art style and the character designs. Monster Incidents will premiere on January 10th, 2021. The next show on the list is Eden Zero, the upcoming anime adaptation of a manga from Fairy Tail and Raid Master creator Hiro Mishima. I'm a big fan of the author's previous work. Although I was very disappointed by parts of Fairy Tail's final season, I'm still excited to watch another story of his be brought to life. From what I've been told, this is much better than Fairy Tail, which had many problems that I hope that this series avoids. The series will follow Shiki Granbell, a boy living on a planet of robots that befriends a girl named Rebecca Bluegarden and her cat Happy when they visit the planet to record videos. Shiki, Rebecca, and Happy are forced off the planet and set out to explore the universe for the fabled mother of the cosmos, known as Mother. I recently bought the first volume of the manga in anticipation for the show, but haven't had a chance to read it yet. I read part of the first chapter when it first came out, and I've seen images online. The character designs left a negative first impression on me, as certain characters don't look distinct enough from what he's done before. With that being said, the anime is being produced by JC Staff, the same studio that does the animation for A Certain Scientific Railgun, which means that the animation and fights might be much better than what was produced for Fairy Tail. Eden Zero is scheduled to premiere in April 2021. The final show I want to talk about today is Platinum End, the upcoming anime adaptation of a manga by Tsugumi Ohba, the creator of the classic Death Note series. I've said this before in a previous video, but I'll say it again. I'm a big fan of Future Diary and Death Note, and judging by what I've read, this looks to be a combination of the two. The show follows a high school student named Mirai Takahashi who is rescued after attempting suicide by his guardian angel Nasi and given special powers to participate in a competition to become the next god. Platinum End will premiere in October 2021, and I have no doubt that the writing will be excellent given the author's track record. The only thing I'm not too sure about is if the studio behind it is talented enough to bring his vision to life. Studio Signal MD will be handling the show, which I'm a bit skeptical on since it doesn't look like they've done very much. They worked on one episode of Fully Coolly Progressive, and it should be noted that the studio is a subsidiary of IG Port. Production IG is also a subsidiary of IG Port, which makes me a tad bit more optimistic. We'll have to wait until fall of 2021 to find out just how this shapes up. And there you have it. Those are my most anticipated new series coming in 2021. Feel free to leave your list in the comment section below, and thank you guys for watching. This has been Fear No Hate. I'm out of here. Peace.